Hello, I am so excited to bring you another Pilates and strength workout, blending these two beautiful worlds together in one. What you'll need is a pair of light weights. I have a pair of 2 kilo dumbbells, but grab whatever you have accessible, maybe some ankle weights, and you just need a mat or soft surface. It's a flow style class, so just follow along, and if you're ready, let's begin. All right, my loves, let's have those weights handy. We're not gonna begin with them. We're gonna activate and turn on our pelvic floor to begin with. So just laying down on your backs, plant those feet into the mat, into the earth, just about maybe 2 palms distance away from your bottom. And we're just gonna place those hands in a triangle just below the belly button. So make that triangle here. And I want you to take an inhale as you do. I want you to arch the back and peel it off the mat. And then as you exhale, press that lower back into the floor, into the mat. So inhale, arch the back. So that pelvis tilts. So imagine like you've got a marble in between your diamond and it's just moving back and forth. And then exhale, press that lower back into the floor. A few more just like that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, beautiful. Last one, inhale, really visualize that marble dropping down to your fingertips. And then exhale, that marble comes back towards the belly button. Beautiful, now neutralize the spine. So just normal, you're gonna have a little gap underneath, but just, plug that belly button in. We're gonna warm up and start with some bridges. So driving through our heels, slowly peel off, lifting up those hips towards the ceiling, hold at the top, and then curl and lower gently and slowly on the way back down. So tuck that pelvis under, tuck it under, lift up nice and slow, driving through the heels, and slowly lower on the way back down. Beautiful, make sure you don't have any weight in those toes, so wiggle your toes even. By driving through those heels, you are activating those glutes. And that's what we want in this. Beautiful, really tilt under nice and slow, peeling up bone by bone, and slowly lowering down. Good. Last one. Slowly up, hold at the top, and then exhale, coming down. All right, place those hands behind the head. So really hammock the head into the hands, lifting up crunches. Lift and lower. Exhale as you crunch up, really dropping that belly button into your spine and into the mat. Nice and slow. So all our movements today are going to be slow and controlled. Really curve the spine. Connect that breath. Beautiful, a few more here. Last 2. One more, hold it at the top, little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower down. Beautiful. Now we're gonna grab on to our weights and lay back down. We're starting with a bridge and a skull crusher. So just keeping those feet in line with your hips. So a neutral bridge, palms face each other, weights in line with the shoulders, arms straight. Lifting up in that bridge. We're gonna do a skull crusher, bending from the elbows extending, and then give me one bridge. So one crush, one bridge. Ready? Off we go. Bending from the elbows, booty down, booty up. So we have a few moves, combo moves, in this position for a little bit, working our upper body, our lower body, and our abs. So lots of muscles on at once. But take your time, really finish up that skull crusher, extend, and then move into the glutes. Peeling that belly button in towards the spine, keeping that core activated the entire time. Basically the entire workout. Good job, almost there. Good, one more, finish it off. One skull crusher, one bridge, hold it at the top, little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, beautiful. Now, widen those feet. So now we're in a wide bridge position. So driving up in our bridge, now our palms are gonna face out. We have a chest press, so a regular chest press, you're bringing those weights down at 90 degrees, bend in that elbow. So squeezing up in your bridge, driving through the heels. One chest press, one bridge, off we go. Chest press and bridge. You'll notice I'm lifting my toes. So you can do that as well. Just make sure we're driving through the heels. So now we're hitting it from a different angle. You're gonna really feel those outer glutes, those inner thighs. Squeeze it up. Connect that breath. Make sure we're really taking our time on that chest press. Don't rush through it, especially on the way up. You want to imagine those weights like magnets squeezing together and then back down. So you really feel that in your chest as you squeeze together. Last two. Last one. Then we got some more pulses. Ready, off we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. So this time we have a narrow press. Those weights are going to kiss together, palms face each other. Now, a regular glute bridge position, but those knees are going to kiss. So coming up with those knees kissing and touching, we have one narrow press and then bridge down and up. Off we go. Press and bridge. Really squeeze those knees together. That's really firing up your inner thighs. Keeping those elbows in tight to the body, so really streamline them down as you bring those weights down to your belly button. Down towards the belly button, shoulders away from the ears. Good, holding strong at the top, so keep those knees touching. Tension the entire time. A few more reps to go. One more, finish it off. Booty down, booty up. Now this time, knees go out and in for 10. 9, working those abductions. Good, keep it up for 6. Squeeze that booty. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So good. Take a moment. Now we have a chest fly. So those palms face each other. We open up those arms as if we're hugging a tree, bringing them back together. But now we're gonna add some abs. So tabletop those legs. So 90-degree bend. You're gonna drop and touch those toes as you open up for your chest fly. So you can keep your head, neck, and shoulders off the mat, or you can relax it down, whichever you prefer. I'm gonna lift mine up. Just make sure you hold no tension in the neck. So round out that back and really work the abs here as you hold that position and drop the legs down and squeezing up. If it's too much with both legs, you can do single leg. You wanna make sure that lower back presses and stays on the mat. So if you feel your back arching too much, go to that single leg option for me. Feel that burn. Really spicing things up now. Body is starting to shake. I don't know if you can see my shakes, but they are there. Last two. And one is extend the legs, toe touches, lifting up. Little pulses up, reaching up. If it's too much with the weights, you can always drop them. We're not here long. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now keeping those legs up the wall. Final move down on our backs here. Chest press with a leg lower or leg raise. So come down and up. Let's go. Down and up. Once again, single leg option here. You're still gonna work those lower abs, pressing that belly button in and down towards your spine. 90-degree bend. You can relax the head onto the mat or lift it up. Squeeze and fold everything together. So strong. Last two. And one. Beautiful. All right. Weights down. Hold on to one weight option. So we have a thread the needle in a side plank. Let's start on the left. So left elbow. If you have your weight is in your right hand. So lifting up in your side plank. Now, you can stagger the stance. That's gonna help be a bit more sturdy here. We're gonna move into a thread the needle in just a moment. Option to drop that bottom knee. That is always your option. You can also do this without the weight. So let's begin. Lifting up in your side plank first and holding it. So static side plank. Ready? Make sure that shoulder's in line with the elbow. Lifting up. Let's go. Squeeze and hold. Thread the needle coming up in 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna stagger my stance. Scooping that weight under and up. Under and up. Feeling this burn in those obliques and in the arms. Ab and arm burn in this one. Lift up out of that bottom hip. Last two. Scoop it under and 1. So strong, recover. Drop that weight now. Now we have, if you're not already, we're on that bottom knee. So left knee down, supporting ourselves on that left hand. Right hand behind the head. We have a leg lift into a crunch. So lift that right leg and then crunch that right leg in to that right elbow. Lift and crunch. Lift and crunch. Good. As you lift, really use your glutes. Lifting up, crunching in elbow to knee. So good. One more. All right, flipping into our quadruped position. So palms underneath the shoulders. That left knee is underneath the hips. We're gonna work that right leg to start in. And knee to nose, knee tuck. Lift that right leg, tricep push-up, come down and up. Knee to nose, extend, push up, and up. Now with that push up, the option is to go as far as you can. So you can notice how my chest is getting all the way down. If that's too much for you, just give me a half. Use what you have, do what you can. There's some quote like that. Start where you are. Just show up, and we are showing up to our mat. And that is already a win. Good. Knee to nose. Connect that breath. Inhale, exhale as you push up. Use that strength. Last one. Beautiful. All right, moving straight into a low plank. So elbows in line with the shoulders, lifting up into a low plank for me. Tuck that tailbone under. Hold it here first. Breathe. We're dropping alternating knees down to the mat in 3, in 2, in 1. Alternate knee drop, alternating right to left. As you drop that knee, can you lift up in those lower abs? Lift up and squeeze even stronger. Good. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it, seesaw for 10. Forward and back, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop those knees. Take a moment, take a child's pose. You've earned this little break. Make it an active child's pose though, so keep those forearms or keep those elbows off the mat. Inhale, release, one more breath. Inhale and exhale. All right, slowly come out of that and let's move into the other side. Whew. I'm getting my sweat on today. It's 30 degrees here. We are working out in the summer heat in Australia. All right, and as you can see, I'm coming from a new studio today. This is my family home in Australia. All right, ready? Let's lift up in that side plank on the right. So lifting up on the right, weight is in our left hand, hold strong. Take whatever modification or progression you took on the other side. balance yourself out. In a moment, we have that thread the needle coming up, scooping that left arm under in 3, 2, 1, scooping under and up. Good, lifting up out of that bottom hip for me. You got it. Last 2. Make this one your best one. Scoop all the way and up. Good, drop the weight. Moving into that leg lift and crunch. So on our right knee, lifting up, left hand behind the head, we have leg lift into knee to elbow. Lift and crunch. Lift and crunch. Keep it going. Use that glute to lift. Crunch into that waistline. Fire up those obliques. Good. Last 2. One more. And coming over on to all fours, palms underneath our shoulders, moving straight in to our knee to nose, extend, tricep, push up. Knee to nose, extend, tricep, push up. Really try and get that knee to nose. That's the challenge. That's the intention. My knee doesn't get to my nose. Ooh, it almost does. But make sure that intention is there so you're really getting into those abs. Good. Last 2. One more. So strong. All right, shake that out. We're gonna move into a high plank. So palms underneath those shoulders, tuck those toes under. We're hinging back, opening up those knees and hips. Blast off into 2 cross climbers, 1 and 2. Shifting back, come forward in that high plank, knee to elbow, left and right. Really getting that cross climber. So opposite knee to opposite elbow. Open up those hips as you sit back into almost like a frogger. Good, stay with me. I know those shoulders are burning. Soften into it, breathe into it. You are so strong and capable. One more. Shifting back, opposite knee, and recover. All right, whew. I got the heart rate up. Now I want you to grab at your weights. Pop them onto your shoulders. We are on our knees. We're shifting our hips back and forward. So a little hinge into a diagonal punch. So shifting back, forward, diagonal punch, back, and punch. So find a little rhythm here. Squeeze that booty. So as you go back, get that hinge, use your glutes to come up and then punch. Strong punch to that diagonal. Arms, abs, glutes, everything working together. Two more. Last one, punch it out. Good job. All right, now we're back on all fours here into a high plank, or downward dog, I should say. So we're in a downward dog. I want you to step your right leg in between your hands. Lunge position, give me a row, low row. Weights come down, shift back into your downward dog. Other side. Left leg steps forward, row, down and back. Really squeeze your shoulder blades as you row those weights towards your ribs, oh not ribs, your hips. So shoulders away from ears. Squeeze it up, down, shift back. Enjoy that downward dog and mobility between our strength move. Strong lunge position. Last two. One more. Good, now standing up. Whew. We're gonna start on our right leg. Right leg, single leg deadlift, hinging forward, then hammer curl. Your option is to tap the leg down. If you need to on that single leg deadlift, tap it down, and then give me a little knee drive. Advanced option, hinging forward and keeping that left leg floating the entire time. So working your strength and your stability. Take your time. Your option is there. You can just kickstand it back as you hinge forward. So the focus on that deadlift is to really feel it in that right glute and hamstring. Beautiful. Two more. Last one. Good. All right. Staying on that right leg. Skater lunge. Oh, yeah, skater lunge. So, kicking back as we do your skater. So tapping that left leg back and in. The weights are going back. Kick back as you tap back. Sinking in to your right leg. So I'm gonna come to this side so you can really see, sinking into your right leg, back and in, back and in. Elbows in tight to the body. Don't use momentum here, just strength. Good. My right leg shaking. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1 more. Now, static lunge on the right. Down and up, let's go. Down, up. Dropping that back knee down. Hover it off just an inch and up. Keeping your chest up, nice and tall, driving through your front heel. Woo, catch your balance. If you fall out, get straight back in. That's what life's about. You fall down, you get up. Breathe. Good pulses coming up. Who doesn't love a good pulse? One more rep, stay down there. Little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake out those legs. All right, coming into a sumo position. Point those toes out. Hug those weights in towards your chest. Hug them in. Come down. Heels off and back up. Coming down. Both heels off, down, back in. If 2 heels is too much, you can go single, 1 heel at a time. But if you've got it, give me that double. As you come back down, squeeze and sink a little lower into your plie squat. Sink it down and up. Feel that burn. That's what we're here to do. Good. 2 more. Last one. Beautiful. Weights up. Squat and punch. Squat and punch. Down and punch. So just like that hinge, but this time we are standing up, getting that squat and punch. I don't know about you, but my legs are on fire today. Good, sink a little lower in that squat. 2 and 1. That was for me to sink lower. I definitely was getting too comfortable there. All right, other side, this side. We're on our left. Single leg deadlift, hammer curl. Off we go. Deadlift, oh boy, hammer curl. We always have one side that's better than the other. Slow it down. Take that kickstand if you need. Elbows in tight for that hammer curl, palms are facing each other. Beautiful. Two more reps to go. Last one. All right. Ooh, okay. Skater, kick back. Elbows in, hug those weights in, back and in, sinking into that left leg. Burn it out. You got it. Last 3, 2, and 1. Straight into our static lunge. Down and up, chest tall. Breathe. We got those pulses coming up. In 3, in 2, 1. Little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Hold on to it. 3, 2, 1. So strong. Shake the legs out. We are almost done before we move on to abs to finish. Coming down, stepping out, stepping in. Bring those weights up. Use your booty. Press through that midline in the body. So, stepping out into a high plank. Step it in. Bring them up. Press. So it's almost like a dumbbell swing here, racking the weights up into your press. Out, out, in, booty down, rack the weights up, and press. You can also do this body weight. You can also turn it into a full burpee and jump, go for it, or keep it low impact with me. Give it everything you've got. Last 10 seconds, and then we move on to abs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So good. Weights down. Now we finish with a little ab burn, and then you're done. So, wipe that sweat away, lay down on your backs. Take a moment here. Let's just breathe. Let's just connect back to ourselves. Maybe stretch the legs. Shake it out. Shake out those legs. Place those arms down by your side. Maybe bring those arms onto your belly. Take a couple of deep breaths. Feel that heart race, that blood pump. Beautiful. One more inhale. Exhale. Good job. Let's tabletop the legs. Arms out by your side. Knees fall over to the right, back through center, over to the left. Working into that deep core. The idea here is to keep both shoulder blades on the mat or floor, and just use that core strength as you lower and bring it back nice and slow. Good. One more each side. Beautiful. All right, now we're moving into butterfly crunches. So, soles of the feet together, hammock the head into the hands. We're lifting up and down. Crunch and curve up and lower. So you get a nice hip opener here after all that leg work. Really peel that belly button down as you crunch up. Exhale. As you crunch, inhale to lower. Three, 2, and 1. Keep those legs in a butterfly position. So diamond shape the legs. We are lowering one leg at a time, dropping down. So toe tap, back in. Lift up out of your shoulder blades and hold it here. And now let's work those lower abs. Breathe. If that's too much on your neck, you can also just lower that neck down. Or you can also keep those hands down by your side for more support. Almost there. Press that lower back into the mat as you lower. Squeeze for 3, for 2, one more. 1, let's stretch those legs out long. Nice and long, back to those crunches. Let's go. Crunch, crunch. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alternating toe taps, lift and reach, back down, lift and reach, back down. Now, if you want to make this harder, you can float the legs the entire time. Otherwise, just keep it there, lift and crunch. because we aren't done after this. We're finishing off with some hundreds. So just know they're coming up. 3, 2, really crunch up, fold in, 1. All right, team, hundreds. So legs up the wall. Lower the legs. Place those arms down by your side, lifting up out of those shoulder blades, tuck the chin to chest, pulse. Those arms, press them down. To make it harder, lower the legs more. Breathe and plug that belly button in towards your spine. Breathe into it. You got it, this is your final move. Breathe in for 5, out for 5. Let's focus on that breathing for the last little bit. In for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, out, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, breathe it in. And out. Good, keep it going, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, out. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug those knees in towards your chest. Take a rock side to side. Breathe. And let's drop your left leg down. Hug your right knee in towards your chest. Really hug it in. Get that nice hip stretch. And then move into your supine twist. Beautiful stretch, this one. And look over towards your right arm. Slow it down now. Hard work is done. You did it. Other side. Both knees into chest. Lower that right leg down. Hug that left knee. Really hug it in, open up the hip. And then when you're ready, supine twist on the left. Look over and gaze over that left shoulder. Keep that left shoulder on the mat. Last breath. Beautiful, and then let's bring that right leg over the left. Figure 4 stretch. Stretch out that booty. We did a lot of booty today. Gosh, those glute bridges feel like forever ago. I love a good bridge burnout. We definitely got that in today. Switch sides, figure 4. I love combining Pilates and strength. They're my 2 favorite ways to move, as well as running and walking. I do a lot of that as well. But yeah, give me your feedback. I hope you love this workout. I feel like my last Pilates and strength workout, everyone really loved the blend of them both. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Rock and roll yourself up a few times. That should feel good on the spine. And then come up into a seated position for me. Let's just reach those arms up overhead. And then exhale, drop your right arm down, stretch up and over. And get that nice side body stretch in the left, switch sides. This feels so good. Let's do the other side. Do it one more time. We did a lot of obliques today, so this is a good one to really stretch out and lengthen those obliques. Good work. And then let's reach those hands up overhead and seal in the practice. Bring those hands down through heart center. One more. Inhale, really reach up tall. Exhale, hands through heart center. Amazing work. I appreciate you so much, and I really loved this one today, so I hope you did as well. Yeah, I love the flowing workouts. Obviously the intervals and the circuit training is good too, and it keeps you on a schedule, but sometimes it's good just to flow and move through your body. So yeah, I hope you loved this blend. Please comment I'd love to hear from you. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Courtney, and I'm just grateful that you all showed up, and I hope to see you next workout. Have a beautiful day. Thank you guys.